years old. I live in Australia, and I really like your songs and the affirmations. Hi, my name is Hugh, and I'm Ash's brother. I'm 8 years old, and I really like the affirmations and the songs.
Hello, I'm Noah, and this is Like You, a mindfulness podcast for kids. I'm glad you're here. Thank you to Ash and Hugh for sending that message from Australia. If any other listeners want to hear themselves on the show, have a grown-up record a voice memo and email it to hello@likeyoupodcast.com. You can tell us your favorite thing about the show, or say an affirmation, or anything else you'd like to share. I also want to shout out some new Patreon supporters, Samuel and Lisa Seiden. Thanks for your support. This podcast is listener supported, so if you want to be a part of helping the show happen, you too can sign up at patreon.com/likeyoupodcast. One last note before we get rolling. I wanted to let you listeners know that I'll be taking next week off for spring break, so there won't be a new episode next week, but Like You will be back with new episodes the following week. In the meantime, you can go back and re-listen to some of your favorite episodes from the past. But right now, we're ready to start today's episode. We'll imagine planting a seed and giving it what it needs to grow. So find a place to listen where you feel comfortable and safe. Feel free to speak up and chime in with your own thoughts or responses. But if you'd rather keep those thoughts quiet in your head, that's okay too. Let's start with a breathing exercise. We always talk about taking long, deep breaths, but I wonder if there's a way to see how deep you're breathing. If you're able to, I'd like you to lie down on your back for this breathing exercise. You can lie on a couch or a bed or just on the floor. If you have a stuffy of some kind nearby, grab that and keep it next to you. We'll use it in a minute. If you don't have a stuffy, a book might work instead, or a pillow, or any small, lightweight item you happen to have around. I'll tell you what to do with it in a moment. For now, lie down on your back and try to relax your body. We're going to take some deep belly breaths. So look down at your belly. I want you to watch it as you breathe and see if you can see it moving. Go ahead. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Did you see your belly rise and then fall? Now place one hand on top of your belly. Just let it rest there softly while you take another deep belly breath in, and you'll feel your stomach rising against your hand. Now release your breath and feel your belly going down as you breathe out. Now it's time to grab that stuffy or pillow or book that you grabbed earlier. Place it on your stomach and let's watch it go up and down as you breathe. Are you ready? Take a deep breath in and a long breath out. Do you see it moving up and down? Take another deep breath in and another long breath out. Now just one more deep belly breath in and another long breath out. Could you see your stuffy moving up and down with each breath as you breathed in and out? That means you're taking wonderful, deep belly breaths. Good job. Now, on the count of 3, we'll all say, I like me. 1, 2, 3. I like me. I like you too. Whether you're feeling up or down, you're always you, and there's no one else like you. Thank you for letting me spend this time with you. If you're still lying there, why don't you try taking a few more deep breaths while I sing a short little miniature song.
When I'm up, I'm up. When I'm down, I'm down. When I smile, I smile. When I frown, I frown. When I'm me, and that's who I'll always be. When I'm me, and that's who I like to be.
Now we'll imagine planting a seed. Maybe you want to close your eyes so it's easy to imagine. Maybe you want to keep lying down. Of course, you're free to sit or stand or open your eyes or whatever helps you focus and tune in to your imagination. Now picture yourself being outside. You look down and you see dirt. Imagine that dirt. You've seen dirt before, so I bet you can picture it in your head. Think about how the dirt looks and feels and smells. Now, I hope you don't mind getting your hands dirty, because next we're going to imagine scooping up a big handful of dirt. Picture it there in your hands and let it fall slowly between your fingers until your hands are empty again. Now I want you to picture something that grows in dirt. It could be a tree or a flower or a bush. It could be a tomato or a zucchini or whatever your favorite vegetable is. Any sort of plant at all. Maybe it's a plant that grows in your yard or a plant that you've seen at a park nearby. Or you could even invent your own imaginary plant in your mind. So have you thought of what plant you'll imagine? Every plant is a living thing. It grows and it changes, and it needs some things to help it grow strong. Plants need dirt and water and sunlight. Can you think of anything else a plant needs to grow? Time. Growing takes time. That plant you're picturing, it might be a small flower or it might be an enormous tree, but every plant starts as just a tiny little seed. So imagine now that you're holding a seed. We're going to plant your seed. So reach back into the dirt and make a tiny little hole. It doesn't have to be a big hole, just big enough to fit the seed. Place your seed in the hole, and now cover the seed with dirt. Now let's give it what it needs to grow. Imagine you have a watering can. You pour water over the dirt, like your own tiny little rain shower. Your seed has dirt, it has water. What else does it need? It needs sunlight. That's good, we've planted it outside, where it will get plenty of sunlight. And what else does the seed need to grow? Remember what I said a moment ago? Time. So let's wait. Take a breath in and let it out. Take another breath in and out. Has anything grown yet? No. Plants take a long time to grow. So we have to wait patiently. Even if we can't see anything happening, the seed is already at work, creating roots that will grow down into the dirt and preparing itself to grow. Growing takes time. So you and I are going to continue to wait. In fact, we're going to wait a few weeks, and then we'll finish imagining how our seed grows on another episode. As I mentioned, I'm taking next week off. The following week, I have a different episode planned. So we'll continue this episode 3 weeks from now. That's when we'll check back in on our seed to see how it has grown. For now, you can open your eyes. Did all that talk of growing and waiting remind you of anything else that grows? You and I are growing too. People grow on the outside and on the inside. Just like a seed, we start small, but we grow and we grow. And I don't only mean that our bodies get bigger. We also grow on the inside when we learn new things about ourselves, about other people, and about the world. Now, a seed needs dirt and sun and water to grow. What do you need to help you grow? Can you think about that for a moment and tell me any answers that come to mind? You may have said that people like you and me need food and sleep to grow. If we're going to grow healthy inside and out, we also need things like love, friendship, and imagination. Can you think of anything else that helps you grow inside and outside? I'm sure you can think of a few more things yourself. You have such wonderful thoughts of your own. I'll tell you something else we all need to grow. Just like plants, we need time. Sometimes you may grow so slowly that you don't notice how you've grown until you look back. You may see an old photo and notice how much taller you are now, or how your hair has changed. You may also have memories about things that used to be hard for you, but now that you've had time and practice, some of those things may feel easier. Maybe there's something that used to scare you, but you've learned to have courage, and it doesn't scare you as much anymore. These are all ways of growing, and I'm proud of how you've grown, and how you continue to grow, inside and out.
I'm growing, with each new thing I'm knowing. I am growing, body, heart, and mind. I'm learning, each day the earth is turning, and I know a little more each time. I'm listening, the world around is whispering, and I learn so much from what I find. I'm growing, with each new thing I'm knowing. I am growing, body, heart, and mind.
Now let's say some affirmations. Affirmations are words you can say to yourself to help you feel good about yourself. Listen the first time, then say it with me the second time. I am growing inside and outside. I am growing inside and outside. I learn from my mistakes. I learn from my mistakes. I am so proud of who I am. I am so proud of who I am. I will love myself no matter what. I will love myself no matter what. I make a difference by just being me. I make a difference by just being me. My mind is full of brilliant ideas. My mind is full of brilliant ideas. Now let's smile and take a few deep breaths as we wind down our time together. I can't wait to spend some time together again soon. Until then, I like you, I'm proud of you, and I'm glad we are friends. Have a happy and peaceful day. Like You is written and produced by me, Noah Glenn. I also composed and performed the Like You theme music and other music that appeared in the episode. Additional music came from I Make Mad Beats. Our podcast cover art was illustrated by Maya Sain, and our episode art is created by Lindsay Glenn. Our podcast is listener-supported, and you can be a part of supporting us by joining our Patreon group at patreon.com/likeyoupodcast. Other ways to support the show are by telling your friends, writing a review on Apple Podcasts, or checking out our online shop at likeyoupodcast.com. Our website also features show notes for every episode. We'd love hearing from listeners. You can send us voice memos, drawings, and pictures by having a grown-up send an email to hello@likeyoupodcast.com. Be sure to follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter at LikeYouPod. Thanks for listening.